Yo guys, Jonathan here coming at you from London. Shout out to Nick Crompton. And the reason I'm here is I got a chance to check out the brand new Nokia, or should I say Nokia 8. And huge shout out to Nokia Mobile for sponsoring my trip out here. It's been pretty incredible. Got a chance to check out the YouTube space here in London, which is amazing. And overall, it's just been a really cool experience. So with that trip to London comes an unboxing of the brand new Nokia 8. This is polished copper. It's pretty, it's shiny, and apparently it was constructed from a single piece of aluminium. Now as far as what else comes in the box, we have the power brick, this time of the UK flavor, headphones, which does of course mean there is a headphone jack, and last but not least, the USB-C charging cable. And I don't know about you, but I love me some USB-C. Now for those who are watching right now and thinking, man, that looks pretty cool, I kind of want one. I've actually teamed up with Nokia Mobile to give one of these away to you. Details on how you can win are down below. Thumbs up are not required, but they are much appreciated. Now with the Nokia 8, I wanted to break it down into 5 things that you should know before buying. It is available for pre-order now, but just in case you wanted to learn a little more, sit back, relax, and we will talk it out. Now the first thing I want to talk about is that this phone is unassumingly powerful. On the outside, yeah, it is a pretty phone, but on the inside, it's packing a Snapdragon 835 processor. Now something unique with Nokia 8 is on the inside, there is a copper heat pipe running through the phone, and you would probably never guess that just by looking at it, but they are paying homage to the PC master race, bringing more efficient cooling to a smartphone. That in turn should hopefully prevent bottlenecking and overall give you that buttery smooth performance. You have a 5.3-inch QHD display, and in terms of resolution, that is 2560 by 1440, and that's nothing special, but what's kind of crazy is this is a ridiculously bright screen. Now, I guarantee you, if you are inside, you will probably never need to have your screen that bright on the Nokia 8, but if you go outside a lot, maybe you're in the sun and have a hard time seeing your screen, this might be a pretty cool option to pick up. Next up at number 2 is there are 13 megapixel cameras everywhere. Everywhere. What I mean by that is you of course have your dual 13 megapixel sensors on the back of the phone, but there is also a 13 megapixel camera on the front of the phone. Now the reason for that is Nokia's dual sight technology, which essentially allows you to use both the front and rear facing cameras simultaneously, but because they both have that sweet 13 megapixel sensor, you are not sacrificing any quality. This will work whether you're taking a photo or video. So this is testing out the dual sight camera. I just found a cat. Hey little buddy. Come here, cat. Hey! Come here! There he goes. Now the next thing I'm going to talk about most likely will excite you. Not only is the Nokia 8 running Android 7.1.1 Nougat, it is pretty much a pure stock Android experience. Now from what I've heard, Nokia is promising lightning fast updates, and I might get in trouble for this because I'm not sure if it's confirmed, but I'm pretty sure I heard this is one of the fastest ways you can get to Android O. Next up at number 4, with the Nokia 8, you're going to be able to capture some really good audio. Packed inside this guy is Nokia's Ozo audio technology, which is crazy expensive and probably way too complicated to explain thoroughly here, but in a nutshell, there are 3 microphones that capture 360-degree audio. So I'm going to try to test out a couple things. One, the Ozo 360-degree audio. Of course, you're not going to be able to hear it back the same way I would through the phone itself, but to simulate that, I'm going to kind of walk around the phone. As of now, I am directly in front of the phone. I'm going to circle back. And I'm also curious to see how it does with the environment. There's a plane above me. The wind is pretty loud. You should hear some footsteps. And let me know what you think of the video quality and audio quality with a comment down below. Now on top of the 360-degree audio, you are also of course getting high quality capture. So if you're someone who's taking your phone to a concert or to an event, you got home and realized that sounds like it was either exploding or taken underwater, this is a really cool option to check out. Last but not least, the Nokia 8 has pretty much every possible port you could ask for. You of course have USB-C, which again, I love. That in turn gives you Quick Charge 3.0, and for those curious, packed inside this is a 3090 milliamp hour battery. From there, again, you have a headphone jack, so for those that hold their wired headphones near and dear, this has you covered. You have micro SD card expansion, and again, from the get-go, you have pretty solid storage capacities out of the box, but if you need that extra storage, this has you covered as well. So overall, while the Nokia 8 might not have the craziest thinnest bezels or an extra tall display, there are a lot of things to like about this phone. It is a beautiful phone, and one thing that I really appreciate is the lack of camera hump. Those dual cameras pretty much just sit there flush, and it is very pleasing to look at. Now looking pretty is one thing, but inside those cameras are Zeiss optics, and for those that know Zeiss as far as cameras go, you know that it's quality Again, Nokia is not claiming to have the craziest or most futuristic design out there, but across the board, it is a damn solid phone. Aside from that, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, I would love to hear what your favorite thing about the Nokia 8 is. Huge shout out to Nokia Mobile again for sponsoring my trip out here to London to check out the phone. It has been incredible. This is Jonathan, and I will catch you guys later.